Must see Paul Salas' extreme body transformation. He even danced like this. Shocking, the former child star Paul Salas has literally left everyone in total shock when his photos showing his fully built body went viral online. In the ABS-CBN's morning talk show, Magandang Buhay, Paul has proven that he is already a grown-up. He has really transformed. The son of Michelle Solinap and Jim Salas is now fit and mature, and he has really changed physically. He also showed the audience his well-developed body, including his abs and muscles. But what made everyone happy is when he danced with his father in the tune of Always, a hit song during Jim Salas' time in the showbiz. Invite you to watch the video. Paulo Duterte accepts Trillings drug test challenge. Davao City Vice Mayor Paulo Duterte said that he accepts the challenge of Senator Antonio Trillings for him to undergo a comprehensive drug test. In a recent Senate probe, Senator Trillings felt he was accused by the presidential son of using cocaine and that he dares him to name the senator in public. In a statement released by the City Information Office, Duterte expanded his challenge and said all senators should undergo a comprehensive drug test, considering that most of public servants have already been doing it in support of the anti-illegal drugs campaign of President Rodrigo Duterte. Many of them, if not all, may have submitted themselves to a simple drug test before, but I encourage them to undergo the more precise examinations available in Metro Manila that would not just detect illegal drugs in urine or blood but even in hair follicles, Duterte said. Vice Mayor Duterte also said that his information about an unnamed senator came from a friend who is apparently also a friend of the senator who told him about the vice of the said senator. Duterte, however, refused to divulge the identity of the senator pending the evidence he will be able to gather. Duterte, along with Davao City councillors, was just recently tested for drug use by the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. All of those who were tested came out negative. Invite you to watch the video. 72-year-old taxi driver's life story moves netizens after he shares his heartbreaking story. In many cases, working people land on their jobs in an effort to bring money for bills and food on the table, even though it's not a job that they are physically able to do. For the Filipino, any job would do as long as they can feed their families. The heartbreaking story of a 72-year-old taxi driver went viral on the internet when people learned about the troubles that he was going through. Luisito Nicholas Tuzan from Tanza, Cavite, also had the disadvantage of his old-looking car that made people choose other taxis. This made it difficult for him to earn money. But he got an angel of a passenger, when a 23-year-old who refused to be named, flagged him down for a trip, and there he told his story. Tate Luisito then started to share his life to the lady, saying that he was a family driver for 15 years, but he was forced to leave the job after his employer died. He did not get any pay for his retirement, forcing him to become a taxi driver. After that, he also talked about his daughter who was confined in a mental hospital and had to pay P2,000 for her release. He said that she couldn't finish her studies after getting pregnant with a baby, followed with 3 more, the last of them passed away. After that, his daughter's live-in partner also passed away, and it was only in his wake that her daughter knew that he was already married. Netizens were moved by the heartbreaking story of Tate Luisito. Many pledged not only to help him bail out his daughter, but also to give them some money for their daily expenses. The Facebook post's comment section greeted him with the Lord's blessing and hoped that his life would now turn around for the better. Invite you to watch the video. Creepy clowns warn Philippines as next target. Prepare for horror. There has been an abundance of videos and photos of scary-looking clowns luring children on the streets have been putting fear and threat to the residents in the other part of the world. However, word is spreading that these clowns are about to invade the streets of the Philippines, resulting to viral memes and photos. These sightings started in South Carolina and developed to other states in the U.S., frightening its community with public anxiety as these clowns are reportedly found at night carrying objects and posing danger. Is the Philippines ready for this? While others are quite afraid of the clown hysteria, some believe that the Filipinos are not entirely rattled of these sick clowns, and if ever they encounter them, well, let's say that they'd know how to handle the situation. Filipinos are known for being war-headed and brave, so a clown threat might be just another thing that would add thrill to their everyday lives. On a Facebook post by Papa Clowny, in 3 days' time, the clowns are expected to arrive in the country. We'll see how long they're gonna last here. Invite you to watch the video. PH working hard for Miss Universe hosting to happen. Pia Wurtzbach, we are working very hard in letting that happen, so said reigning Miss Universe Pia Alonzo Wurtzbach amid rumors of the cancellation of the proposed hosting of the pageant in the Philippines next year. Speculations that the pageant would no longer be held in the Philippines started when Tourism Undersecretary Kat de Castro posted a Facebook status saying she was crying with Wurtzbach. But Wurtzbach urged the public not to immediately jump into conclusions and said it was best to wait for official announcement from the organizers. I understand that people are easy to jump to that conclusion, she said at a brand event on Thursday, referring to rumors that her crying was due to the cancellation. Unless there's a final announcement from the Miss Universe organization, MUO, I can't say that it's happening or not, she added. The 27-year-old beauty queen assured that they were working hard for the Philippines to get the hosting rights next year. With regard to the Miss Universe being held here, I think we are working very hard in letting that happen, and I just please bear with us guys, we are really working hard, and very soon, I promise we will have an announcement. So let's all just be excited for that, she said. In a statement sent to Inquirer.net, De Castro said the Department of Tourism was not aware of the rumored cancellation as meetings with the Miss Universe organization were still ongoing. We are not aware of any cancellation for Miss Universe. We are still having ongoing meetings with the MUO. Let us wait for official announcements before jumping into any conclusion, De Castro said. Reports earlier cited that political instability, security concerns and the Philippines not paying the hosting fee yet as the reasons for the cancellation. Invite you to watch the video. After damaging tape, defiant Trump high-five supporters, vows to never drop out. A defiant Donald Trump vowed Saturday to stay in the presidential race in the aftermath of a damaging audio tape, high-fiving supporters outside Trump Towers and telling fellow Republicans and other detractors that he will never let my supporters down. Trump also gave a tight smile to supporters outside the campaign's New York City headquarters who were chanting USA, as a growing chorus of Republican lawmakers, including his running mate, denounced his lewd comments about women in the 2005 tape. The deeply religious Pence was clearly upset by the remarks, including Trump talking about pursuing a married woman. I was offended by the words and actions described by Donald Trump in the 11-year-old video, he said in a statement. I do not condone his remarks and cannot defend them. While he also struck a tone of optimism about Trump rebounding Sunday night, in his second of 3 debates with Democratic rival Hillary Clinton, Pence canceled an appearance Saturday with House Speaker Representative Paul Ryan in his home state of Wisconsin. Pence, the governor of Indiana, was supposed to fill in for the embattled Trump, and sources said the circumstance surrounding the tape was the issue. But Pence's decision is raising questions about his future in the campaign, amid calls for him to replace Trump at the top of the GOP presidential ticket, with about 4 weeks left before Election Day. Political experts say the Republican National Committee can replace a candidate who wins the nomination at the National Convention only under extreme circumstances, like death or if the candidate refuses the nomination. The audio tape, and an accompanying videotape, released by The Washington Post and NBC on Friday, recorded a conversation between Trump and Access Hollywood host Billy Bush in which Trump described an attempt to have sex with a married woman. Trump also brags about women letting him kiss and grab them because he is famous. The 70-year-old Trump apologized overnight for the comments, saying they don't reflect who I am. I said it, I was wrong, and I apologize, Trump said in a video apology, after apologizing in a statement. The list of Republicans denouncing Trump's comments, saying they will not vote for him or calling for him to quit the race continued to grow Saturday. Among them were Ryan and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, the 2 highest-ranking Capitol Hill Republicans. I am sickened by what I heard, Ryan said Friday night after the tape was released and before Trump apologized. Women are to be championed and revered, not objectified. McConnell, like Ryan, has endorsed Trump, whose earlier comments about women and immigrants have been a drag on his campaign. "These comments are repugnant and unacceptable in any circumstance," McConnell, Kentucky, said after this most recent incident. However, neither has withdrawn their endorsement or have called for Trump to end his campaign. New Hampshire GOP freshman Senator Kelly Ayotte, who is in a tough re-election bid, said Saturday that she would not vote for Trump. "I will not and cannot support a candidate for president who brags about degrading and assaulting women," tweeted Ayotte, who is deadlocked with Democratic rival Maggie Hassan, the state's governor. Ayotte has said she supports Trump but has never endorsed him. Others lining up against Trump over the tape include senior Arizona GOP Senator John McCain, whose military career, including being a prisoner of war, was once insulted by Trump. "There are no excuses for Donald Trump's offensive and demeaning comments in the just-released video," said McCain, citing a list of grievances against the nominee. "No woman should ever be victimized by this kind of inappropriate behavior." The most prominent Republican to stand behind Trump on Saturday was perhaps Missouri Senator Roy Blunt, also in a tough bid to win a second Senate term. "As long as the choice is Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, I'm for Donald Trump," Blunt told Fox News. Trump said on Twitter after two newspaper interviews on Saturday, "The media and establishment want me out of the race so badly, I will never drop out of the race, will never let my supporters down." Trump's wife, Melania Trump, called her husband's comments offensive but accepted his apology and pledged her continued support. Trump trails Clinton by 4.6 percentage points, according to the Real Clear Politics poll's average. Earlier Saturday, Trump, a first-time candidate, wealthy New York businessman and former reality TV star, told The Wall Street Journal, "There is zero chance I will quit. I'm getting unbelievable support." He also told the Post that he would not drop out of the race. "I've never withdrawn," he told the newspaper in a phone interview. "I've never withdrawn in my life. No, I'm not quitting this race. I have tremendous support." Others slamming Trump on Saturday included Utah Senator Mike Lee, among the most conservative congressional Republicans. He called Trump a distraction and called on him to step aside so we can focus on the winning ideas that will carry Republicans through to a victory in November. Thank you for watching videos. You remember the likes and comments below. Thanks.